promise. Again, with you, you're an easy group. You're an easy sell on this. We've got to get out there and get some other people. The promise is that I promise that I'm going to do what needs to be done to make these possibilities available for these young people. That's your promise. And you're here. That's the first step. Women who care. What I want to see and what I would suggest to you is an active part of that, is a caring part of it. We can feel badly about a situation, but does that change it? The change comes when we take action about it. And I had no problems when Ms. Woods talked about that we needed the men in the room, because I will tell you, most of the time when I see these young people come into the courtroom, you will oftentimes see the mom. We don't oftentimes see the father. I'm thankful we work as a family. We have a village. So if my child needs to hear it from somebody else, I know they can hear it from Aunt Carolyn, because sometimes they need to hear it from a different person. But there was something I'd hear when, I think it was when Mike Basin was doing his advertisement about the mentoring. There was a little segment on that the woman said, it takes a man to teach a man how to be a man. So I am not lessening the role of men in our community, because I can talk to these young people, and when this young man says to me, you don't know what it's like, what can I say? I don't. I'm not a man. I'm not an African-American male, so I don't know what that is like. I can tell him what my experiences are, I can empathize with him, but having someone else pour into him from that perspective who knows what it's like is crucial. So I applaud the opportunity to be able to bring it in. There's circumstances with some of our young people where the father can't play a role. Now, I usually don't give many exceptions for people. I think Ms. Schufer knows that. If you're there and maybe the two of you don't get along, but my focus is on what can you pour into this child. That's what I'm looking for. What can you do to support this child? So I'm going to hold people accountable. So that promise is, and some of us have got to do a little more nudging to get it done. But that's okay. I tell them often, and she will attest to that, you may not be happy with me at the moment, and that's okay. But if it means that this child gets what they need and they're successful, I'm okay with that. And then you find out that the folks who have supported those children are okay with it in the end, because they see what happens. Now let's talk about it from a practical standpoint. What